that now I will solve them. Yes, we can be said
Change to remote the.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just make sure your Just make sure your microphone is muted. Mute your microphone. Mute your microphone. Right. Mute your mic. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mbiru Spirito. All right. Okay. Right. Just make sure things are okay. I'll mute everybody. Okay. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Wednesday. Welcome to our Wednesday. And today I'll be a little bit more logical about our training. Today is we are in August, and ladies and gentlemen, the Bitcoin will still go down. I still believe the Bitcoin will still go down, and because of that, some of you had got too much excited. You have lost the market behaviors. I saw people putting 100% of their capital into their trades, land themselves in total floating loss, and yet they cannot be patient, all right? So yet they cannot be patient, which has put them into some little stagnancy into their trade. So I would specifically say that yes, the market will still go down, and I expect it to go down, me personally, around this month or next month, right? This month or next month. I was a few hours from here, I was looking at the Bitcoin miners and how their performance was happening. I was looking at one investigating company giving their reports about the Bitcoin mining, and you know, for the market to particularly be able to perform, the Bitcoin miners must be able to be doing well. And so they are the ones that will lead to the capitulation of the market and the Bitcoin touch its bottom into this cycle of the bearish we are in that's about to come to its end, and then we have the bull run. So before we get into the bull run, ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very important for us to understand how we need to deal with the market in such a situation we are in right now. But the reason why you have been invited here today is to talk about cycle trading. The reason why you have been invited today is to talk about cycle trading. And so if you are a solo trader into the Royal Key opportunity, your approach could be a little bit different, all right? Okay, your approach could be a little bit different, ladies and gentlemen, about the trades. If you are a solo trader, you are looking for the bullish moments, right? The bullish moments into the bearish market. So that's how I would describe personally what I call the solo traders. As a solo trader, you are looking for bullish moments in the bearish market. But if you are a cycle trader, you're not looking for those moments, right? If you are a solo trader using the Royal Key opportunity, I will break that so much detail tomorrow. You are looking for the bullish moment in the bearish market. But if you are a cycle trader, you're not looking for bullish moments into the bearish market, right? You are looking for the little percentages that can be performed in the market on a daily basis. That's the difference. And so the approach to the market is different. So before you get started with using your application, ladies and gentlemen, before you get started, before you involve someone into the business, I want you to chat them and find out who do they want to be. And we need also to look at the ultimate goal, right? What is the ultimate goal of trading on a cycle? The ultimate goal of trading on a cycle is basically and purely to make between 5 to 10% of your capital per month. When I talk about the capital, I'm talking about the amount of money you have exposed in your trades. And so it is very, very important for you to understand that, for you to have consistent results. Without you understanding that, then you are dreaming. It's like you are dreaming. So you need to face the reality. You'll be in floating loss, but you'll be making profit. So how is it possible to be in floating loss, but making profit? You need to look at cryptocurrencies or particular coins that have the ability to keep going up and going down at the same time. All right, I'll just open up. Let me see if I could open up my trading view and particularly show you some of them, all right? Basically, I will always talk about three main ones, and I'll always talk about them. The rest you can be able to, okay, all right. So the solo traders are making money now. The passive traders are making money, but not as much as solo, because solo traders give in the time. Okay, so the first cryptocurrency I'll look at is called BTC. Now, this cryptocurrency is a little bit slow, but this cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, like you see it, it forms both green and red candles consistently. So your goal as a person trading on a cycle is that once the market falls down by 1% and gets up by 1.3, you're able to make profit. That's your goal, right? That's your goal as a cycle trader. You are setting up your robot to repeatedly keep buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. Now, this must involve in right coin selection. This must involve in right parameter settings in your system of royal queue. This must involve in patience. So you must be able to choose the right coins. Usually I say that is BTC. I talk about Ethereum. I talk about BNB. And I say, if you're a good risk taker, there are good coins you can trade like BTC ST. There are good coins you can trade if you're a risk taker. All right. These coins are good. They are also very good and good volatile. All right. The other coins like Matic, you can trade. But BNB, Ethereum, BTC, these are the coins I would recommend. These if you are a good risk taker. And so if that is in your mind as a cycle trader, the other thing you need to work on very, very well, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call capital. The word cycle must be followed by good capital. And when I talk about starting off capital, I talk about $200. That is the startup capital I talk about, very little. And so if you know your capital, if you know the amount of capital you have, the next thing is to work on your mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, most of you only get excited during the times when the market is up. And that's when you are on the platform everywhere. You are shouting everywhere. You're excited everywhere when the market's going up. But I have a question for you. Why are you not interested in the market going down? That's my big question that I want to ponder to you. Why don't you get excited when the market goes down? Because I get happy when the market goes down because that is the time we buy. Now, what do you want us to sell if we cannot be able to buy when the things are cheap? Some of you get annoyed when you join the market on the top, then the market goes down, then you get annoyed. Now, for us who are coming into the market, you don't want us to buy because for you bought up, now the market has gone down. That is our opportunity. We are not the one who told you to buy when the market was up. Now it is time for us. The market is down for us also to get in. But also, we also don't have a successful formula because the market we can get down and it gets more down, then others get in and they make money in those ranges. So no one should get annoyed with the market. That's why I say, why do you focus on what you can never control? If you want to take off good profit, then understand that you need to become a solo trader. And tomorrow, basically, I will go so much about this, break it down much more. And if you have been able to subscribe for our YouTube channel, I've already done a preset, how to set up a preset price in the morning. And this video particularly will explain one of the amazing indicators, the auto FPI retracement. Very amazing. And like you watch that video, you're able to see you can make at least every single day 20%. Sorry, people don't love these messages. Every single day, 20%, every day. And you can collect as much money as you want from the market. So tomorrow, join our training. And also I'll be very, very slow, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that I deliver that message to you. Now let's go to cycle trading. One, choose specific coins. Someone was looking at me and saying, Julius, I'm annoyed. They say, huh? Why are you annoyed? I have 4 coins, 1 Doge. I'm trading this coin and it is stuck. I told him, my brother, look, understand. The coin you are trading, once it starts going down, it goes down like, someone told me, like a mango falling from a tree. So these coins that you trade are not good for a cycle trade. If you want to trade on a cycle, specific coins, I would say Ethereum, I would say Bitcoin, I would say BNB. And if, the statement, I think it's clear, and if you are a risk taker, and if you are a risk taker, let me repeat it 3 times, and if you are a risk taker, I don't want someone to quote me wrong, go and trade BTCST, go and trade Wi-Fi. I'm done. There are other coins that are somehow very good volatile, like Matic. But if you trade Ethereum, BNB, BTCST, you will be making money on a cycle in floating loss. I hope I no longer have issues with people when I calculate my capital, I add up with my floating loss, it doesn't equal to my equity. I hope I don't have those questions again. Someone gets his money, puts his money in AVAX. AVAX goes down, then he says, why is my profit not adding up on my total money? You needed to work on the mathematics and see, okay, I removed my money from a stable coin, I deposited it into a non-stable coin, so this market went down. So your money went with the market. So be patient until the market returns, your money returns, full stop. Always separate your profits from your capital. Yeah. Always separate your profit from the capital, full stop. Now, let's get back to cycle, our main topic for today, and how cycle works. What is the gimmick behind the cycle? What is the mathematics behind the cycle? All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. All right. No. This is just, okay, let me just encourage someone who loves team building. If you attend our training for yesterday, basically and purely, this is team building. Today is the 3rd, and already my Royal Q has produced $152. Bingo! Bingo, 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 ladies and gentlemen. And I have opened team trading profits. I've opened, am I right? Have I opened team trading profits? All right, no, it is the total. I was worried, I was scared. I was about to disappear from the Zoom. All right. Okay, so $152 total profit so far today. On the 3rd, yesterday it was 92, the other day it was 1. It means people are making money, yeah? That's proof people are making money. All right, now let's get to the subject. The first step, if you want to trade Bitcoin, so look for it, BTC. All right, this is the first step. Look at the current price of the coin. You have said you want to trade Bitcoin. Look at the current price of the coin and say, maybe I want to use, we have only 2 settings in our team. Basically, we have the $200 settings and we have the $500 settings. Those are the 2 settings we have for the cycle. And I'll give you reasons. We don't have many. All right, now, if you look at the current price of the coin, our $200 settings, they cater for 53% dip. Our $500 settings, they cater for 83% dip. Now, let's look through the mathematics. If I join BTC USDT at its current price, when will my trade get stuck? I need to make this clear. When will my trade get stuck? What do I mean by a stacker trade? A stacker trade, it means all the margin calls which are 18 are here. All the margin calls which are 48 have been bought, and your robot can no longer buy. It is only waiting to sell. That is what we call a stack trade. And Royal Q will also have closed your margin calls and informed you, sir, there is insufficient balance in your exchanger. You no longer have the equity of USDT and your robot has stopped trading. Now, when you look at the current price of that coin you want to trade, say, let me go to the calculator, right? Let me go to the calculator. If you don't understand this, don't tamper with cycle. Let me say it is 23,000. This is the price of BTC. Now say 23,000 minus 53%. It means your trade will get stuck when BTC gets at $10,810. But throughout this, it will be buying and selling depending on the performance of the market. Some people come to me and I say, Julius, I entered on the cycle, but my robot is not buying. Remember, from around the 13th call, the market falls down by 6%. It means the market has not fallen down by 6%, or it has not risen by 1.3. That's why it is not either buying or selling. So be patient. Now, if you decide to use the $500 settings, then your trade will get stuck at this price. Now, if your mind can comprehend, let me go to other trades. Like someone joined BTC ST on a cycle at $40. And so your trade will get stuck at $13. Oh, no. 40 minus 53%. Your trade will get stuck at $18. It will get stuck. It will no longer buy. It will no longer buy. It will only wait to sell. So if you choose to trade on a cycle, keep that in mind. Now, if you understand that, because that's the main thing, maybe you want to trade Ethereum and maybe say Ethereum is at 1,400. I'm just giving an example. And you use 53%. It means once it gets at 658, your trade will get stuck. If you use the 500, once it gets at 238, your trade will get stuck. That is the first thing you need to understand. So get the current price, look at when your trade will get stuck. And if it comprehends with your mind, let me stop sharing, I come again. If this comprehends with your mind, because some of you, it never comprehends. If it comprehends with your mind, my trade will get stuck at this and you are okay. Someone puts a $200 setting, their trades get stuck and they start quarreling. My trade got stuck. Me, I'm tired. I'm annoyed. Oh, I want to go. Go. Who loses when you go? Some people are thinking that when I go, you lose. You go and see me. I'll never look for you. Do you think when you go, my robot stops trading? Someone comes to you very annoyed. Oh, my trader has stopped. My trader has stopped. I used $200 setting. Come. If you don't come, I will go. You go. It's as if you are saying, if it doesn't comprehend with your mind, then use the $500 settings. If it comprehends, what I mean by comprehending, I mean you're okay. You don't have heartbeat. Oh, my money. I'm now at a loss of 500. My money. You are not at heartbeat. You are not crying. Yeah, my money. People are busy crying. If it comprehends with you, if it doesn't, please leave it. Go and look at the market. Find where to enter because and take 5-10% per day. Take 5-10% per day. Someone says, okay, I'll go to the questions later. Now, if that comprehends with your mind, let me get back to the screen again. Let me choose another coin. Okay, this is BTC. You okay with maybe, now if that is okay, let me look for another coin. Ethereum. Right, this coin performed. Those that have seen the video, you'll understand how this is Ethereum. You want to trade on a cycle. Mathematics is the first step. 1,634 is the price, minus 53%. 767, I'm okay. Who is okay? Me, I don't know you. Me, I'm okay when Ethereum gets at 767. Now, the next question, how much capital do you have? The first one is answered. This is okay with my mind. Once it gets here, no matter how much floating loss I will have, I'm okay. First step. Second, how much capital do I have? Then I say, I want to use $3,000 on Ethereum. Okay, I want to use $3,000 on Ethereum. And I will use $200 settings. All right. Now I'll just come on trade. I will come on trade. Now this one will not work. Okay, let me just use this. This one will not work. Let me first check if I'm making money. You know, sometimes I teach. Hey! Whoa! Oh! Hey! Whoa! You know, I had not checked. Hey! Oh my God! Oh, this world! Oh my God! Hey! If you were Ugandan, and you're on this call, it is 10 a.m. East Africa Standard Time. Give me some thumbs up. If you have seen the screen, let me come back. I'm not here to just not, I need it to be working as I enjoy. If you were Ugandan and you have seen the screen, the money there, you are Ugandan. Hey, Ugandans, and you have seen the money. And it is 10 a.m. Ugandan time. People have opened shops, nothing is coming. You are Ugandan. Let me see you in the chat. Hey, good spirit. You were Ugandan. Huh? I don't know other currencies, but you were Ugandan. You on this call. You were Ugandan, you on this call. Other currencies, I don't know. It is Wednesday. People have opened shops, no customers. I don't pay tax. What else I don't do? I don't pay tax. I don't pay rent. What else I don't do that other Ugandans do in their shops? I don't wait for customers. And you open, bingo, like you go to your wallet and check, and bing, hey, it is increasing. Oh my God, what? Hey, 990,000 Ugandan shillings. I'm going to get back to the topic. Before I get back, you understand, my fellow Ugandans? This is time you wake up. My fellow Ugandans, I'm not biased to other countries. This is time, my fellow Ugandans, you wake up. You wake up on this opportunity. If you have been doing it like it is something for joking, you better wake up. Hey, you better wake up. You better wake up. You better wake up. Hey, you better wake up and take this opportunity seriously. It's close to 1 million Uganda shillings a day. I'm not a banker. I am not a politician. I'm not in government. What else? I don't have a boss. What else? Yeah, that's all. So this opportunity has come to relieve you from the burdens of money. zero scam, you take your money comfortably. Let me stop there. Let me go back to the topic because some people might say I'm speaking bad, but it's the reality. It's the reality. It's the reality. My fellow Ugandans, I want to cry for you. Wake up. 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 Stop sleeping on this opportunity. Hey, that's why I said if you went to school and you have a degree, put the degree down. We also went to school and hustle like you never went to school. That's when you win. If you went to school and you have a degree, put your degree down. Hustle like you never went to school. But if you still keep bragging with fingers up, degree, 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 hey, this world hey, has no balance. You put your degree, your diploma, your PhD aside. The world is running away from there. Hustle like you never went to school. Hustle like a broke out. I'm done. Back to the topic. Back to the topic. Back to the topic. Back to the topic. Because I want, all right, now, let's put in the settings, okay? So what you do, come on mine, then come on my strategy setting. Okay, so I will delete all these, right? Okay, I'll leave these ones. I'll leave these ones. I'll leave these ones. It looks, what is this? Okay. All right, I'll leave these ones. Okay, so let me start a new one, right? So I tap on plus. It doesn't matter whether it is steady or conservative or what. We are just going to put in our own settings. All right, so our first strategy setting will be the $200 setting. So we shall name it $200. Our first buying amount will always remain 15. Remember what is first buying amount? The first buying amount is that amount that you want your robot to enter in the market for the first time. As simple as that. So you say 15 in the market, the robot will enter with 15 and wait for the market to rise to give you a profit of 1.3% of what? Of $15. Next, the open double position. Right, so let me, someone told me sometimes the picture is, all right, so let me use this. Now, the next one is open double position. If you cannot see very clearly on your screen, if you cannot see on your screen, all right, very clearly, what you do, let me come back on video and teach you that. Because some people usually tell me they can't see very clearly. If the screen is small and you cannot see, double tap in your screen twice. Double tap in your screen twice so that your screen is covered by the screen I'm sharing, all right? If you see there are very small letters, double tap in the middle of your screen twice. Ta-ta, all right? I hope I'm done. Let me share now, okay? If you cannot see the screen very well, all right? Double tap in your screen twice. If my picture is disturbing you and maybe it is around here, remove it, push it down here, or remove it, push it down here, or remove it, push it up here. I hope that is okay. Now, next is open double position. Open double position means robot. If you were going to put in $15, always double it times 2. So instead of the robot putting in $15, it will be putting in $30. Whenever it goes to buy, it goes with $30, depending on the multiple buying ratio. Next, the margin call limit. Ladies and gentlemen, this word that is coming from my heart is heavy, but let me leave it. But let me say which word that is not abusive I can use. Okay, it is a grave mistake to enter the market without you looking at the side of the market going down. It is a grave mistake. Hello, it is a grave mistake to enter, because you might analyze the market, see that the market will do well, then news comes and puts the market down. So if you say, my first buying amount will be $1,000, and put your margin call as one margin call, it is a grave mistake to put all your money as first buying amount without margin calls. It is a grave mistake. Why is it grave? Because your trade will get stuck at the entry price you have entered the market. If you have understood that statement, give me thumbs up, because that's the most grave mistake some of you are doing. If you have understood that simple statement, simple, it's a grave mistake. Why? Because once the market goes against you, everything goes against you. It means you do not understand how the robot works. All right, let's get back to the subject. All right, so this, I'll keep it to the bare minimum, which is $15. Now, number of margin calls. In our $200 settings, our number of margin calls are 18. Our number of margin calls are 18. I'll expound that on the margin call configuration. Next, call position take profit ratio. Now, the principle is that in cycle, we want to take little profits repeatedly. Hello? We want to take little profits repeatedly. Little profits repeatedly. I need to repeat it. Little profits repeatedly. So don't put 10%, 30%. Unless you are dealing with a high volatile coin, it's okay. But I want you to keep it. The minimum could be 1.1, but also we can use 1.3. That is what you call the whole position take profit. Remember, did you know that in the cycle we have a one shot? Let me find out from the chart. Did you know that in the cycle we have a one shot? Let me just come in the chat. Did you know? Give me some answers. Did you know that in the cycle we have a one shot? Did you know that in the cycle we have a one shot? Let me get into the chart. Did you know that in the cycle we have a one shot? In the cycle, ladies and gentlemen, we have a one shot in a cycle. We have a one shot in a cycle. Yes, the first 4 margin calls are in a one shot. The first 4 margin calls are in the one shot. Thank you so much, Idashera. Thank you so much, Mr. Wafula. Thank you so much, Madam Grace. Thank you so much, Mr. Peter. Thank you so much, Mr. Brian. All right, okay. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a one shot in the cycle. And since, thank you so much, Mr. Abe, we have a one shot in a cycle. And this one shot in the cycle is the one we set here. The whole position take profit ratio. That's why I wonder, for people who trade on the one shot, that trade without margin calls, who born you? The people, that is local English. The people that trade on the one shot without margin calls, who born you? Who born you? Who born you? How dare you risk all your money at once? I think this market will pump up. I put in all my money once. Hey, Rana Shikatara. Are you serious? When the market gets down, you get into our chats and start complaining. Everything is floating. Everything is floating. Everything is floating. Everything. Stop crying. Stop putting all your money once in the market. The market doesn't understand that you have financial problems. The market doesn't understand maybe your children want to go to school. The market doesn't understand that you have to pay rent. The market doesn't understand that you have financial problem. This market doesn't know you. Even it doesn't care how much capital you have. So stop bragging down with your capital and putting it once in the market. It's a grave mistake. Now, this whole position take profit ratio, it caters for the first layer to the fourth layer in the purchasing power of your robot. The first layer to the fourth layer. So if the market bounces from layer number 4, the robot sells everything and it starts afresh. The robot sells everything and it starts afresh. So someone told me, Julius, will the cycle end? Yes, the cycle ends if you turn it from cycle to one shot. Why? Because once the robot buys this time round, ladies and gentlemen, it sells once. If the market bounces on the fourth call, it sells once and sells 3, 2, 1 at once with the take profit that you put here. If you have understood that, give me a thumbs up. I want to continue. If you have understood that, give me a thumbs up. If you have understood that, if you have understood that, give me a thumbs up, right? If you have understood that, give me some thumbs up. Not yet. Okay. I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna repeat. All right. I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna repeat. All right. Okay. If you cannot see the screen very well, tap onto the screen again. How does the robot stop selling in the cycle automatically? It sells everything. All right, let me come back again. All right, we are still talking about the whole position take profit. When does the robot give us a 1.3% that we put there? When does the robot, that's the most important thing I want to explain. When does the robot give us a 1.3 that we put there? If the market bounces on the first, from the first to the fourth layer. If it bounces on the third layer, it sells 2, it sells 3, 2, and 1 with the same take profit 1.3%. If the market bounces when it has bought 4 times, 4 margin calls is what I mean, 4 margin calls, it will sell 4, 3, 2, and 1, and the take profit of all the 4 times will be 1.3. I hope now it's clear. Let's go to the whole position take profit ratio. Let's go to the whole position take profit callback. Okay, market. I have put in $15. Robot, yes, sir. When the market rises by 1.3, yes, you need to give me profit. But the robot will not give you profit at 1.3. What the robot will do, the robot will wait for the market to come down by 0.3 to be able to deliver for you your 1% now. Now, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, the market may not go down by 0.3, so your robot will not sell. Hello? Sometimes the market will not go down by 0.3, so your robot will not sell. That's why Julius Kabanda advises a 0 here. Let me repeat. The market, you have put in $15. The market rises by 1.3, all right? The robot, you have said robot only sell when the market comes down by 0.3. The market sometimes will not go down to 0.3, so your robot will not sell. If you have understood that, give me a thumbs up. If you have understood that, give me a thumbs up. If you have understood that, give me a thumbs up. Now, If you have understood that, give me a thumbs up. Now, some people were asking questions and you say I'm not answering. Don't worry. In my local language, they say, in my local language, let me first come back here. Someone is preparing a good meal for you. Is about to give you the meal. And so, as he's still preparing, you want to take the sauce before you see even the food. You don't know even the sauce. So people are asking you questions and you say I'm not answering. Please don't get annoyed. I see your questions. You want to see the inside, yet you have not yet understood the start. And so you want to understand I don't know how to explain. So if you see I'm not answering your question, don't get annoyed. I'm still starting small, but you want to see the inside. You want to be far there now. So that's all right. Okay, let me repeat. Thank you so much, all leaders. Okay, let me repeat. I'll repeat and repeat and repeat. We are still here. We are done with this one. 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 I expect everybody to have those 4 at hand and also have the percentage. Now, we are here. We are saying, robot, I've entered with $15. Give me 1.3% when the market rises. Let me return here the 0.3. But for me to give me this percentage, robot, only give it to me when the market falls down by 0.3. It means the robot will wait for the market rise by 1.3 and wait to sell to give you your profit when the market falls down by 0.3. So if the market doesn't fall down by 0.3, the robot will not sell. That's why I put here a 0. And I say, okay, robot, here is the deal. What, Julius? Yes, I've put in $15. If this market rises by 1.3 and just tries to go down, give me money. So sometimes if you put a 0, you'll see sometimes the robot will give you 1.1. It will give you 1.2. It can even give you 1%. Hey, the market rose by 1%, the robot gives you your money. As long as it sees the market's going down. Someone may say, what if the market goes by 10%, still I'll make 10%? Still I'll make 10%. Because we make money when the market has momentum. Now, what do I mean by momentum? Candles form once. That one you have seen has passed through my ceiling. So don't ask me where it has stopped. So when the candle starts, that is momentum. Not like these ones that form. So you can only make the 10% when the market it forms another one. Those are the candles where we talk about momentum. All right, so I hope everybody, I don't want to be so much serious. I know there are some people on this call that want me to be very serious. I don't need to be serious. I usually say, if what you are doing, you don't have fun, then you're in a wrong business. You must be enjoying what you are doing, not being serious all the time. But then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that is okay. If you're okay with that, I want to go to the margin call configuration. If you're okay with that, give me some thumbs up. Then you go to the margin call configuration. All right. Give me some thumbs up. Let me get into the chat. Let me see if you're okay up to there, right? Let me get into the chat. Okay. If you're okay with that, let's go to the margin call configuration. All right, let's go to the margin call configuration. Beautiful. Thank you so much, leader OBM. All right, thank you so much, Billy. Thank you so much, Geoffrey. All right, so let's get into now. Let's get into now Let's get into this other part, the margin called configuration. Now, on a cycle, if we put 3%, 4%, 4%, 5%, 8%, 10%, our robot will delay to buy. So that's why we have low percentages, and the minimum we can have is 1. So this is 1. That is 3% now. That is 4%. That is 5%. That is 6%. That is 7%. That is 8%. That is 9%. That is 10%. And now that is 11%. Now, so far that will be 11% when the market falls down by 11%. Now from here, we shall increase our percentage to 6%, 6%, 6%. Now that is 6 plus 6, that is 6 plus 6, that is 12. This is 6%. This is 6%. This is 6%. It means our robot will only buy when the market falls down by 6%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 times 7, 6 times 7 times gives us 42. 42 plus 11 gives us 53%. If you have understood that, give me some thumbs up. I'm going to give you some reasons because certain people need reasons for everything. If you have understood that, give me some thumbs up. This is cycle. I'm teaching cycle. I'm not teaching one shot. I'm teaching cycle. I'm not teaching one shot. Cycle. Cycle. What is complicated? I saw this was simple. Okay. So it is 1%, 1% up to the 11th call. From the 12th call to the 6th call, it is 46 times 7 is 42. Plus 11% equals to 53. That is 53%. Now, why 53%? Why not 20%? We need to look at these particular coins. These coins on a weekly chart, they move between 50 to 80% deep on a weekly chart. And those are Ethereum, BNB, BTC. If you're a risk taker, BTC, ST, and Wi-Fi, and Matic maybe, if you're a good risk taker. So that is 53%. So never forget this in mind. What is the price of Ethereum? Maybe it is this. Maybe it is this minus 53%. So my trade will get stuck at $752. So I'm okay. If that doesn't work with your mind, leave it. Now this one, the multiple buying ratio, we want to use the least amount of money. And the least amount of money, how do we develop that? Remember, to get the multiple buying ratio, the amount of money the robot will buy when the market falls down by 1% is the first buying amount, times the multiple buying ratio. So if it is 15 times 4, that is what the robot will buy. So we want to use the list, and the list could be 1, which is $15, but that's not the list, because since we are going to be buying on a cycle, we are going to buy so many times. So what we say is 15 times 0.6. If you are using an Android, if you're using an iPhone, put 7. If you're using an Android, put 0.67. Now someone will ask me, the other 7 doesn't work on an Android, on iPhone. Now someone should not ask me, why doesn't it work on iPhone? Go and ask the manufacturer. Certain questions are very hard for me. In good spirit, someone should not come to me, why don't I put also there? It doesn't work. As simple as that. So this, we shall put 0.67, which is 10.5. If you multiply 10.0.5, this is 0.67. 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 And this is 0.67. Now, usually ask me, this is the formula. Now you see, it means from the first call to the 11th call on our $200, our robot shall have used 110. It will have remained with around $75. So if we go in percentages, I'm not very good in that. You see that we have used most of our money for the robot to help us when the market is getting down 1%, getting up 1.3%. And we are using the rest of the amount, the money, to help us when the market has gone wild out of our control. And that's when we bring in the 6%. So this shall remain 0.67, 0.67, 0.67, sorry for that, 0.67, 0.67, 0.67, and 0.67. Confirm. Now, if we get 15 times 0.67, let's go to a calculator. 15 times 0.67 is equal to this. This times the number of margin calls, they are 18. It gives us 180 plus the first buying amount, which was 15, give us 195. So those are settings for $200 setting. Now, having done with that, I want to go to the buy-in callback. I want to go to the buy-in callback. Now, the buy-in callback. Now, what does the buy-in callback do? Robot, the market has gone down by 1%. The robot will not buy unless your market rises by 0.5, which you have put here. Yes, the market might go down by 5%, 6%, 7%, even 10%, but it will only buy when the market rises by 0.5. So if I want my robot to delay to buy, I will leave 0.5. But if I want my robot to buy faster, I will put 0.1. So I cannot put a 2 here. The robot will not allow. Why? Because the market is falling by 1%. And so for you, you are saying when the market falls by 1%, down 1%, robot only buy when the market rises by 2%. The robot will not do this. The buy-in callback must be lesser than this or equal to the first buying amount. Let me try it out and I show you. Okay, if I try to save, you see the buy-in callback cannot be higher. So it can't. That's why you put here 0.1. That's what I would recommend. All right, we are done with this. I now want to go here. If you are going up to there, time is going, give me some thumbs up. 20% is okay. I said little take percentages to allow a robot to buy faster. Simple as that. Because 6%, 4%, the robot will delay to buy. Little percentages. All right, we okay. Now let's go. Let's go. All right, thank you. Now let's go to the distributed take profit allocation. Ladies and gentlemen, from the 5th call to the 18th call, each call can be independent. I can say My takeoff profit here will be 5. And I say here it will be 15. Here it will be 20. Here it will be 30. Here it will be 6.3. It's up to you. But on a cycle, you want to continue understanding the principle of taking little profits repeatedly for a very long period of time. Little profits repeatedly. So I might keep this to 1.3, even I can lower it around to 1.1. If you have understood that, give me a thumbs up. It is as simple as that. If you have understood that, give me a thumbs up. All right. I just need new thumbs up from Wealth Queen coming down. If I get 10, then I understand I have 20%. All right. The 80/20 rule works everywhere. If you have got up to there, give me some thumbs up. Right. All right. Good. Good. We proceed. All right. Okay. Come again. All right. All right. I'll come again. All right. Let me take it this way. The first 4 margin calls, their take profit is this one. That's when we talk about the one shot in the cycle. That if the robot comes and sells up to the 5th call, it will now wait for the market to bounce. If the market bounces by 1.3, it sells all these at once. That is the one shot in the cycle. But from the 5th call, each call can be independent. And this is where we have the distributed take profit allocation here. And here, I can keep it as low as possible because I want my robot to keep on buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. Now, I want to go to the sub position take profit callback, this one. Like it happened on the whole position take profit callback, I'll still put a 0 here because I don't want my robot not to buy, not to sell when the market rises by 1.3. So I'll keep it at that. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll save my trade. I'll save my setting. It is a responsible person. You need to be responsible to have your settings set, even if you are not trading, so that you help your people. Now, let me use these settings for now that we have the settings in play. How can I use these settings if I have a coin I want to trade with $3,000? I have a capital of $3,000. I'm okay if BTC, if Ethereum is here, minus 53, 1%, once it gets on this price, I'm okay. That should be the mindset. And how much do I want to use for this coin? I want to use $3,000. It's the capital I have. The first thing I will do, I will look at raising my first buying amount. So I will say, if my first buying amount is $100, 100 times the multiple buying ratio, 0.67, gives me $67. It means whenever the robot will be going into the market, it will be investing $67. Now, 67 times the number of margin calls, which are 18, gives me 1,206. This, if I add on the first buying amount, which is 100, it gives me only 1,206. So even if my first buying amount is $200, it will be this times 2. Okay. Then I'll remain with 400. So I'll say if my first buying amount is 220 times 0.67, it gives me 147.4. Now 147.4 times the number of margin calls, which are 18, it gives me 2,653. This plus the first buying amount is $200, it gives me 285. So what's the balance? $146. Okay, so let me play a little bit smarter. 222 times 0.67 148 times the number of margin calls, which are 18, it gives me 267. That plus the first buying amount is 222. It gives me 289 minus the 3,000 capital I have. I still remain with $100. All right. Okay. Now 223. Okay, 24 times the multiple buying ratio 0.67 gives me 150. 150 times 18 margin calls give me $2,701 plus, which is 224, gives me this. Right. If I get this minus $3,000, I remain with 74. Okay. I can play a little bit smarter. So I do 225. This times it may not get there. 0.67 times the number of margin calls, which are 18, plus 225. Okay, this minus 3,000. All right. Maybe if someone is very says I want to finish everything into my mathematics, so maybe that times number of margin calls, which are 18, plus 226, which is still some $50. Okay, 228. I'm not repeating because I don't want to stop. I want you to get the mathematics. Someone is complaining. You are over repeating. I'm repeating for you to get the mathematics. I don't repeat that I want to be here. Apana. Apana, apana, apana. No, someone should not complain. This one, then times the number of margin calls, which are 18, plus 228. Wow, still some $30. Okay, let me do this. And I see this will go beyond. Wow. Wow, I think I'm almost there. Hey, I'm there. So, okay, now it means whenever the robot will be going into the market, it will be investing 154. Now 154 times my take profit, which is 0.013, is $2. If the market is good in a day and the robot buys and sells 10 times, you'll make $20. If the market is good in the day, the robot buys and sells 50 times, you'll make $100. If the market is good in a day and the robot buys and sells, all right, 80 times, you will make 160. If the market is good in a day and the robot buys and sells 120 times, you'll make 240. If the market is good in a day, the robot buys and sells 500 times, you'll make $1,000 a day. If you have been following and we are still together, now it is hard. I've gone a little bit deeper. If you are still with me and understood, give me thumbs up. If you have understood, give me thumbs up. Let me know. Let me know. If I want to do cycle on a coin that is already floating, let me say -30. What is the average price will the robot consider? What average price will the robot consider? The first one or the one I'm beginning with? The one you are beginning with. The other ones, the first 4 margin calls will remain up there. My question, is it possible the market to come down over 100% from its all-time high? It depends on the coin you are trading. I saw it with Luna. It depends on the coin you are trading. But Royal Q has done its best to provide curated coins that have good projects. They are curated. When I call about curated, when I talk about a curated coin, a curated coin is a coin that you go and study about the project. You look at the founders of the project. You look at the vision of the project. You go through the I usually get annoyed when people add me to stupid launching coins. Hey, my leader, good morning. They come with the excitement. This coin is about to be brought on the market. We are going to become multi-millionaires. So my leader, you only put in $100. And the next morning, I tell you this coin, we are going to be the next richest people. Nonsense. Never come in my inbox again. You go and put in $100 and become a millionaire the next morning. That mindset of people putting in $100 and the next day you become a millionaire. Who told you that is how wealth is developed? If becoming rich was as simple as that, we wouldn't work. You get $100, you put in a coin and you become a millionaire. My leader, you don't understand. One coin when you pay. What about a coin like BTC? No, I've told you. You trade BTC, it doesn't go 50 to 80% more than that in a week. When you enter trading in cycle, is it to enter the coin when it is high or when it is low? When you enter when it is low is the sweetest time. When you enter when it is low, it is the sweetest time, all right? But you can enter anytime as long as you look. See, what is minus 53% of this coin? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Having explained to you the $200 settings, I don't need to explain the $500 settings, all right? Because all have been provided to you onto our Telegram group and all of our groups. So depending on the capital you want to use, get the current price minus the percentage. Look at the price when your coin will get stuck. If it sticks into your mind, it works with your mind. Look at what capital you want to use and trade that coin. Thank you so much. That I think marks the end of the question. My question has not been answered. I don't know which answer you want. I've answered you. I've told you. Those coins I've talked about, they don't do 50 to 80% more than that in a week. I don't know which kind of answer you want. My question is does the robot still? Can I trade $500? I can trade 500, which is $500 settings. Yes, you can use 500 to use $500 settings. You can use 200 to trade $200 settings. These questions, let me scroll up and see these questions. I hope most of them have answered. I'm trying to look through your questions. If you have funds to open more margin calls, yeah, sure, you don't need to overtrade. My robot subscription. No, this one they have answered. You open DAO position if you have $1,000. You can open DAO position. Your 1,000 will be working. These ones they have answered. These ones have answered. That's why okay. But these ones are answered. These ones answered. How does the robot stop selling in the cycle automatically? Once it sells the fifth call, once the market bounces on the fourth call, it sells everything and it buys again with 15. So if you want your trade that is on a cycle to stop, put it on one shot. It will sell the fourth call and you will not buy again. Let me go down here. Cycle. These ones have answered. These ones are answered. If I already have a coin that is already floating, let me say 30. This one I've answered. If it is from the fifth call, it will create sub-mid mode average prices. This one I've answered. This one I've answered. How do you increase your capital and take profit on a particular margin call drop? If the market is pumping to make more profit on a trade that's already running on a cycle, is it advisable and when to do that? If you are trading on a cycle and you are monitoring and you see this coin is pumping, okay? Maybe someone drops in a one shot in the group and find that this coin is pumping. You just go and increase the, okay, let me show you. I'm trading a coin and this coin is pumping. I got to find out that my robot has bought, let me say, 13 margin calls. I look at the current price and I want my robot to go into the market. When the market falls down by 1%, I just increase this. Let me say I put here 10. I want to put in $500, so I put 10 here. I change my first buying amount, which was 15 to 50. So the robot will put in $500 here. Where is it? 500. 50 times 10, 500. The robot will put in $500. And so I also go, just let me change this. I hope someone who has asked has understood. I don't want 1% down here. Then I'll go to the sub position take profit on the 13th call, because since it had bought, let me say on the 14th call, so that's the call it's going to buy. And I say now here, take 5%. And so what will happen? The robot will buy $500 only the 14th call and put in there. So immediately it buys, I'll go and change my first buying amount from 150, from 15 back from 50 back to 15. The person who has asked, I think, has understood. The person who has asked, I think, has understood. I've answered that one. I want to know when it's right to come out of a coin. I also don't know. I don't know because I don't control the market. If you put your trade on a cycle, the robot will sell everything and start over again. If you are not interested for the robot to continue, where there is cycle, put one short. Once it will sell, it will not buy again. Can you go into a cycle trade anytime? Yes, as long as your mind, you say, what is the price of BTC? It is at 32. How do I feel once it gets at 10,000? I'm okay. I'm okay in my mind. Enter the trade. I have not understood you what you mean by a coin that not have done 50 to 80%. Okay. Okay. Look, these coins I'm talking about, they have not gone down more than 80% in a week and not returned. That's what I mean. Can we use 3,000 for $200 settings too? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. As long as you just need to increase your first buying amount. As long as your mind comprehends with the percentage of the margin calls that we have talked about. I want to know when the right time to get out of a coin on a cycle. Put it on one shot. I don't know the right time. When you put the coin on a cycle, you are giving the robot to take charge of your decisions. So be patient. The robot will sell at the right time when the market bounces, depending on the percentages set. Are there any other important factors to consider before entering the trade on a cycle, or just I enter anytime, any day? There are some factors. I talked about them. One, look at the current price of the coin. Two, subtract the current price minus the percentage of the margin calls you are trying to use. Either you're using 200, it is 53%. If you're using $500 setting, it is 83%. Let that stick into your mind. You need to consider that. All right. if I would be able to enter the market on a cycle, if I find that the market is down, it is better than me joining when the market is up. It is as simple as that. All right. Okay. I have a coin that is trading 70% deep. I have bought 7 times. It is in the whole warehouse mode. I cannot change to the submit more real-time settlement. Please advise what to do. Nothing. Put your coin in one shot. Just put your coin in one shot. Ladies and gentlemen, as I come to the end, let me switch on my video. There is nothing to worry about in Royal Q. No matter how huge floating loss you have. What is floating loss? Floating loss is unrealized loss. There is nothing, ladies and gentlemen, to worry about floating loss. Let me repeat my statement. There is nothing to worry about floating loss. In Royal Q, we lose nothing. What we lose is what we call waiting time. Waiting time. So let me tell you the important factor. The important factor is that you have planted. You have planted. And in the right time, your seeds will reap. Your seed will get ripe. Your plant will deliver. You have planted, you are floating loss. Just wait. When the market bounces, everything will come back. It's like you are holding that particular coin. For example, I traded BTCST. It has an average price of 35. BTCST, as I speak to you right now, is getting down. It will go down, I think, up to around $18. I don't know, but up to around $18. It's going to pump up again, all right? But Julius Kabanda is okay. It's like, I'm okay. It is on a cycle. Yesterday, it gave me some $20. I'm okay with that. Even if it floats $1,000, I'm okay. But if that doesn't stick in your mind, bingo, you lose big time. With that, I think I've done a good service. I would love to come to the end of this call, ladies and gentlemen. I see some questions here. I will allow these 2 only. Then we close the meeting in the next 4 minutes. I want to invite in some few leaders here. Then we close our meeting today. All right. Okay, I see Maria Tom. Do you have a question, Maria Atom? Maria Atom. Sorry if I speak your name bad. Okay, seems no question. All right, let me go to Billy as I get into the chat. Maria Atom, put your coin on one shot, be patient. Nothing to lose. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to invite in Leader OBM to close our meeting tonight. I want to thank you for joining our training this evening, this morning, evening, or afternoon. And I wish you to join tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I will go specific about how to use the auto Fibonacci retracement indicator to pick your trade with a preset, and you will never, those that love solo trading, sleep without 5% minimum per day. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. And to you, Leader OBM, to close our meeting this morning.
Yeah, good morning, my leader. Thank you very much for all the value you give us every day. You know, that this past week I've been busy. My dad had a bad day, so I was busy. Then I traveled again to another town for home burial. But because I do open my mouth, I do invite, I'm always available. You know, Real have my back, you know. So settling bills is not my headache because Real is there for me. Like this morning, I sent a voice note and somebody said, how does he get motivated? He has been floating loss ever since I started Real Q, you know. Now I told him, you are seeing people making money here. Now, if you have a Toyota or a Benz you are driving, and along the way you add a puncture, maybe because of nail puncture, is it the car's fault? You understand? Is it the car's fault? No. That puncture can be fixed. But while you wait, You cannot not say, okay, because I had a puncture, Toyota is not good. Nobody should buy Toyota, or nobody should buy. You should drive a Benz because I had a tire puncture. That's not how it works. You are going to solve that puncture. But the thing is, if somebody asks you, how is this Toyota or the Benz? They are good products. They are very good. That is what Royal Q is. Already we know that Royal Q is the Ponzi killer. You cannot lose your money trading with Royal Q, as you have seen, both practically, and you've seen a lot of testimony concerning Royal Q. Now, if you don't have money, to trade, or you need you don't have money to trade, you are in floating loss, why not open your mouth and talk? Why not invite people to Zooms? Why not invite people to the live WhatsApp groups? Well, when they start seeing testimonies, they will join you. And others, you have money, money coming in, so that you can pick other trades. Now, if you are the type that don't want to talk, and you are in floating loss, I consider floating loss as my bank, because I've kept some money. There was one of my upline that said he has over $300,000 in floating loss. You understand? But this guy is making money every day. This guy is making money every day. He doesn't care. That is his bank of the future. By the time he comes out of that floating loss, you should know how much he's going to make. So Royal Q works. Tell people about Royal Q. The more you talk to people about Royal Q, the more money you have. You have money to trade every day and keep money for the future. That is what Royal Q has given us. And thankfully, in that same group, a lot of people are giving testimony of how they are making money, how they are improving every day. If you are improving your skill every day, you are better than most people out there. Please, all of these Zooms you got invited to these Zooms. Share it with other people. Now, if you share it today, they don't join you. They will join you in the future. But the thing is, you keep improving. They keep seeing you. They see that you are different from them. One day, you can inspire them, and also share the testimony of people around you. Your testimony might be too much for them, but they will see somebody making maybe $1 in a day, $2 in a day. You understand? Somebody that was struggling with his life, and you share the testimony, they will now join you. And that's what I want to share this morning. So thank you, everybody. You have a nice day. Thank you, the leader Julius. Thank you for all the leaders on the call. I pray we have a productive day, and see you in the evening.